Thank you, everybody. Very happy to be here. So, quick question to the audience here. Who here believes that AI is the next industrial revolution? Thank you. Me too. Thank you. And who here wishes they got into Bitcoin earlier? Yeah, I think we're all aligned there, yeah. So, my name is Nick. I'm from Compute Labs. And at Compute Labs, we believe in financializing AI. Now, what does that mean? It's two words, it means a lot of sentences, but basically, we believe in giving investors direct exposure into the growth of AI by allowing them to invest into the asset that powers AI, compute, hence Compute Labs. Now, a little bit of background about me. My name is Nick, but previously, I spent 6 years at an enterprise video game company called Exola. Helped the company grow 6 times from 200 to 1,200 people. Worked on a bunch of corp dev, did 5 acquisitions, launched 3 products. Worked with amazing publishers like Take-Two, Warner Brothers, EA. Just a really good time playing games. But now, co-founder, chief business officer at Compute Labs. A real quick thank you to our cap table, our advisors, those people who support us. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So always give a quick shout out to our team, our advisors, our guiders. Now I want to start off with a really interesting quote. So, compute is going to be the currency of the future, the most precious commodity in the world. And I want to highlight the word commodity. This is a quote directly from Sam Altman, CEO and founder of ChatGPT, the product that really helped me get through this presentation. Highlighting the usage of the word commodity. What is a commodity? So a commodity is a raw, unfinished product that helps create a final product. Now, when we think about commodities, let's think about this. We have corn. Corn is a commodity to corn oil. Crude oil is a commodity to gasoline and plastic, and then wheat is a commodity to bread. Now, what's interesting about each commodity is that the underlying asset has a derivatives market that is 10 times the size of that underlying market. That means trading features like futures, speculation, even collateralization. So when we think about commodities, each commodity has a derivatives market. There's underlying trading features. But what about GPUs? What about compute assets? When we know that compute powers some incredible use cases such as gaming, multimedia, simulation, blockchain, and of course now AI machine learning, shouldn't this be considered a commodity? And shouldn't this also have the same trading applications that a regular traditional commodity does as well? We certainly think so. And we know that if people can simply invest in compute assets, they can get $1 and make that 5 times over the course of 4 years, and then 7 times if used properly for inferencing. We also know that the AI market is about to grow to $826 billion in just 2030. That's 6 years. Now imagine a derivatives market 10 times the size of that valuation, just ready to be touched, just ready to be untapped and used for trading. But that's the thing about GPUs and compute assets. It's really difficult to invest into. So first off, it's difficult to access. If you can even invest in it, getting simply a supply is hard on its own. There's no direct exposure to today's market unless you perhaps invest in AI and deep in projects, but there's not a lot of demand right here. Next is a high barrier of entry. Now, what you can do is you can simply buy GPUs yourself, but I'll walk you through how you can do that yourself. So I want you guys to think about investing in compute assets from this 5 modular point. Now, all you need first is capital, of course, but a basic server cluster of H100s will cost you $10 million of 32 servers. Now, if you can pull the capital, great. Can you pull the supply? Manufacturers won't even prioritize an order if it's less than or more than $100 million. Next is data centers. Okay, say you can get GPUs. Can you find the data center or co-location to operate and maintain it? Or perhaps you just simply invest in data centers yourself, but it's a very real estate heavy business. It takes a ton of network orchestration, servers, and a ton of energy and just legislation on the land and stuff. It's a very demanding business. Now, as an investor, you can also invest in AI companies directly. However, investing in AI companies doesn't give you direct exposure into the growth of AI. Rather, hopefully, there's a shotgun effect. You get lucky with investing in one or two correct companies. Lastly, I'd like to suggest and say that you can invest in the derivatives market compute assets, but it does not exist. That's where we come in. What we do at Compute Labs is we take capital supply, we buy GPUs, and then we lease and host those GPUs inside of data centers. For any excess utilization, we secure demand through channel partners and AI companies directly. But most importantly, we actually tokenize each GPU and we integrate it with commodities, derivatives, lending protocols, so DeFi, so that any asset owner can simply collateralize a position, take out more capital, buy more GPUs, or simply just run a business with it. Investors today don't have a strong ability to access GPUs, let alone collateralize their position. And that's what we enable, because previously they would have to take the GPU outside a data center and then trade it with the bank, but now they don't have to do that anymore. So, very quick, simple approach for investors. We professionally manage the GPUs like an asset manager. We raise capital, we buy GPUs, we deploy, install them in data centers, we tokenize each GPU, pre-integrate it into DeFi and lending protocols, and now finally enabling this derivatives market for compute assets. And we've done this twice so far. So on one end, we have the H100, which provides investors a 30% year-over-year APY. And the B200, where we are one of 8 companies in the world to have access to this very unique asset, which provides investors a 50% plus APY. On the left hand, literally, GPUs, tokenized GNFTs. Pretty fun. And if anybody wants to talk more, we have a very flat 2% business model across tokenization, asset under management. But the short end is we take GPUs, we install in data centers, we unleash this derivatives market that has not been touched yet.